Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Social Anxiety Squad. And we are talking today about the pillars. What are they? Why are they important? So the pillars are just a series of things that you do daily. And all they do is build good habits. They build good habits because good habits are the rock bed, the foundation of your confidence. And we're trying to build you confidently from the inside out. So we can give you all these techniques, and that will certainly be part of this group and part of coaching and part of anything that you decide to do with me, work with me, whenever, if that ever happens. And certainly within this group, techniques will be part of that. We need them in series of emergencies, but they are no substitute for building core confidence, for building yourself from the inside out. Habits, routines, good habits and routines are absolutely key to that. And these pillars start with that. So it's one small action per day that moves you towards great habits. And these flourish into things that really build upon themselves. So a small action today, in 1 year's time, has massive effects. It's just that 1 millimeter shift that helps you to veer into the correct path. So we do small actions each day, and they are required. And they're required so that I can feel your commitment and so that I know that you're moving in the right direction. And we do this as a group. Okay, so that's what pillars are. That's why we do them. So I'm looking at the Facebook group here, and the very first pillar we have there is consistent wake up time. Why did I put consistent wake up time? It couples with consistent going to bed time as well. Why? Sleep is one of the most important things that you can possibly do for yourself. It is a mood enhancer. It balances all the chemicals in your body. It gives your body a chance to rest and relax. Yes, it does. It does all those things, and you need to know how much sleep you need. 8 hours, 6 hours. Give yourself enough time. What else does it do? Consistent wake up time. Consistent get up time should be really consistent get up time. My consistent get up time is 6:30 in the morning. Why? It doesn't matter what time you consistently get up. It must be a consistent get up time. Because the one thing you do not want to be doing is lying in bed, procrastinating, worrying, going over your thoughts, concerning yourself with whatever things go on in the morning with your head. What did I used to do? Okay, so I used to wake up in the morning, snooze, 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 then get into light sleep, snooze, snooze, then turn off the alarm. And then I used to lie there in bed, worrying about the day or being anxious about this and being anxious about that. And then I would play scenarios in my head, and those scenarios would go on for half an hour, and they would create all sorts of moods and anxieties within me. Now I get up at 6:30 in the morning. One of the first things I do, lemon water, exercise. Well, okay, so that gets rid of all of my procrastination, all of my worrying about stuff, all of my anxiety in the morning, all of those feelings that can create depression and stuff. So consistent wake up time, consistent bedtime. Mine is 11 o'clock bedtime, 6:30 up in the morning. One snooze I allow myself now, and that's coming down to 0. But all that's required from you is consistent bedtime, consistent wake up time. Whether that you need 8 hours or whether you need 6 hours, doesn't matter. So long as it's consistent, and so long as when your alarm goes off, you're up within half an hour, 20 minutes. Let's not have the lying in bed concerning yourself with all of those thoughts that come up in the morning. Okay, that's the first one. So no phone in the morning. Very, very simple. I have a morning routine. It lasts about an hour and a half. It depends on how quickly I need to get out of the house. Sometimes I'm going to do it in 15 minutes. But within the time that I'm doing my morning routine, I do not have my phone on. Apart from Spotify music, because I play music in the morning. But it's not online. And what this is doing is cutting down on my social media time or catching up with messages, WhatsApp, etc., etc., etc. All of those things add to anxiety and depression. The scrolling on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, blah, 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 all of the social media things, they've been proved to, if you have the wrong intention with them, or if you overuse them, or if you do certain things with them, they've been proved to create depression. They've been proved to create anxiety, and they have been proved to be addictive as well. So one of the first things we don't want to be doing is get up in the morning, and the first thing is going onto social media or getting onto WhatsApp or getting onto emails, etc., etc. None of that. Don't want any of that. We want to set ourselves up right in the morning first. So the idea is we don't set ourselves up incorrectly. We set ourselves up correctly for the day. Create less anxiety, create less worry. So no phone in the morning for while you are doing your morning routine, whether that's an hour, hour and a half, or if you set a time, say from you get up at 6 o'clock and you don't use your phone until 10 o'clock in the morning. That's it. That's great. Or you get up at 7 o'clock, don't use it till 8 o'clock. Great. You're building a great habit. That's all that means. Okay, so next one on the list, morning meditation. Doesn't matter if you do it for 2 minutes or 20 minutes. Meditate. The idea of the pillars is to start building habits. It's consistency. It's literally putting in the consistency. That's what pillars do. That's what habits do. You just consistently do them and they build something for you. Meditation is one of those things that is amazing. It will teach you focus. What is it to be anxious? It's focusing on things that don't serve you. Quite simply, you're anxious because of your thoughts. So meditation, mindfulness, if you want to call it that, or any sort of focus training will really help you with that. Will show you that actually you don't need to attach to your thoughts. You can actually attach to something else. You can shift your thought. So this is essential training. So just a little bit of meditation in the morning and a little bit of meditation in the evening. What that does is help train your focus into whatever it is you're focusing on. Breath is one of the most effective things to focus on when meditating, but you can focus on many different things. There are 1,000 different videos out there on YouTube. There are 1,000 different audios out there for you to focus on meditation. So yeah, look up any meditation audios or anything like that. But the key is just do 2 minutes of focusing on breathing or whatever it is. 2 minutes of mindfulness in the morning, 2 minutes of mindfulness in the evening. If you want to do more, do more. If you want to do less, do 1 minute, fine, that's great. The point is habits, building the habits. But focus training, mindfulness, meditation, essential. I've posted in the group what is journaling, what you can journal about, but you can journal about anything. I mean, I get up in the morning and I journal for 2 minutes about my sleep, about what my intention is for the day, on how I possibly felt the night before, or what my thoughts are now that I'm awake. I've already done my goal setting for the night before, so I don't include that in the journaling. I just journal what comes up for me, and that's simply what you need to do, is just get into the habit of writing what's on your mind. That's it. Do that in the evening, do that in the morning. Doesn't matter if it takes 1 minute or 10. It doesn't matter how long you do it for. Build the habit. Get into the habit of writing down your thoughts, writing down what's in your mind. It's an invaluable skill, and you can just develop it and build it and grow it out as you need it. There are no rules. You don't need to follow any rules with journaling. You literally journal what you feel like journaling. But get into the habit of doing that. It's an amazing habit to be in. One that will really grow and serve you in life. So the next one down now after journaling is reading or listening. So read something in the morning. 30 seconds. Open a book, something that you're interested in, and read a page of it. Read a sentence, read a paragraph, read something. Setting yourself up right in the morning, just giving yourself a moment to read something. I either read something or I'll listen to an audiobook, or I'll listen to something very inspiring as an audio, or something on YouTube. I rarely go on YouTube. Too distracting. I would rather get a book from the bookshelf. I would rather listen to the audiobook that I have on Audible and listen to a chapter on that. I'd rather do that for 7 minutes than go onto YouTube. I would personally stay away from things that distract you too much. Bright shiny lights, etc. YouTube, they are designed to attract you and keep you there and keep you held and interested for as long as possible. I know from my own experience, if I manage to get myself onto YouTube, it's a good hour before I come off it, because there's always so many interesting things that are coming up. Well, I just, now an hour slip by without me even noticing it. So I try and stay away from YouTube. Audible's a very good thing, but get yourself a book. Just leave yourself a book on your side there on the table, and just pick it up in the morning. Read a chapter, read a verse, read a sentence, read a paragraph, read anything. Just set yourself up in the morning. Gets the mind working in the right way, focused in the right way, especially if it's a book that you really, really want to learn and it's something that's growing you. Perfect. So the SAS mantra. This is rather subjective for some people because some people see them as affirmations, and affirmations, depending on who you talk to, have good and bad reputations. Reputations? Do they have reputations? They have good and bad images. For me, a mantra is about focus. It's about what is it meaning to you. So I'm in a masculine mastery group, and I have a mantra which is stand proud, be purposeful, stay committed. Stand proud, be purposeful, stay committed. That's it. Proud, purposeful, committed. That's it. So all I do is just say that in the morning. That's it. That's all that's required, is to say something like that in the morning that means something to you. As much weight as you can add to it. So stand proud. I want to stand there. I want to feel proud. I want to feel proud of why do I put stand proud? Well, I put that because I don't feel proud of my achievements. I've done so much in my life, and actually I don't want to talk about it. And it's like I'm not really interested in blowing my own trumpet or anything. In fact, I'd rather shy away from it. I'd rather just step back into the background. And that's okay, but I need to stand proud about who I am. So it's a reminder to me, I'm standing proud. That's it. Be purposeful. Is take purposeful action. Literally, what is it I want to do that day? Be purposeful. So there's an end goal in mind. Be purposeful in life. It's an amazing skill. Something I'm working on. I'm not very good at it at the moment. I'm still all over the place, but I'm a hell of a lot better than I used to be, because I only started my pillars 3 months ago, and I'm building, and that is a constant reminder that I'm building. I'm staying purposeful. So that's an amazing one. Be purposeful. Stay committed. One of the worst things that we can do when we have anxiety or worries or anything like that is we go and hide. So we just give up. We come out of things, and we find any excuse to back out of stuff. Staying committed is a reminder that I have made a commitment, but it's also a reminder to stay committed. So it's just something that means something to me. I add a little bit of weight behind it in the morning. I say it anywhere between 1 and 5 times. That's it. It takes anything from 10 to 30 seconds. That's it. So yeah, try it. You might like it. So on to the big one, exercise. Exercise. What does it mean? Well, it doesn't necessarily have to mean running around like a frantic idiot, throwing yourselves against walls and up ceilings. You don't need to do that. Actually, I started off my exercise. How I started exercising, because I was terrible at this, was by having a 2-minute dance in the morning. Hey, listen, with these pillars, let me tell you the big secret. Help yourself to win. Don't think of these things as massive things that you've got to achieve right away. Oh my God, I've got to go down the gym for 2 hours. I've got to be without my phone for 5 hours in the morning. No. Help yourself to win. You must win. You must build. The most important thing is building the consistency, the habit. That's the important thing. Exercise. If you start tomorrow morning with exercising as 1 push-up, 1 second high knees running, I don't care what you started with, 1 star jump, it doesn't matter. Count it as exercise. I promise you, your mind will go, that was easy, and I quite liked it. I'll do more tomorrow. I'll do 2. That's fine, because you'll naturally push yourself. You'll naturally find the level you're at that point, and when you're ready, you will push yourself forward. So with exercise, pick something that you just know you can achieve and that you will half enjoy. You don't even need to really enjoy it, but if you do enjoy it, great. I picked dancing in the morning because I could put Spotify on, a great tune would come on, and I could just move around like an idiot. And no one was here, no one's here, it's fine, I can do that. I wouldn't want you to see it, but I did it. And now I've got an app which is called, I'd love to show it to you, it's called 7 Minute Workout. So now I do 7 minutes of workout. That's exercise. Don't think of exercise as going for a 14-mile jog or the gym. Help yourself to win. You must help yourself to win. And when you've done it, be proud. Oh, yeah, I did it. I did exercise today. Excellent. Tick that box. Yes, I did it. Absolutely brilliant. I'm building great habits. That's what you're doing. That's what exercise is. It's focusing the mind. It's giving yourself great chemicals. Yes, we'll build it later to get even better chemicals, even better bodies, whatever. So however you do exercise, even if you're wheelchair bound and your exercise is, woo, that's it, fine. You did exercise today because your intention was, that's my exercise. That's it. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to pick up a dumbbell or something. I'm going to pick up this and do this for 5 minutes. I'm going to do this for 5 minutes. Fine. That's excellent. Whatever your exercise is, do it. Whatever your level is, do it. Just 10 seconds in the morning, 10 minutes in the morning, doesn't matter. Build the habit, get into the habit of exercise. It does great things for you. Okay, so I stuck this one in last because it's difficult. It's difficult, but easy. So really it's a challenge. And it's one of the things which will change your outlook in life massively. Now, it's something that I put into my coaching, and it's something that people struggle with. So it looks like, on the face of it, admiration is quite simple, but it's not. It's a challenge, and so I put it in there as a challenge to you, because the other ones you can do, they're fairly, you can do them in the morning, but this one is through the day. So did I admire someone through the day? So, and especially if you find the person that you're going to admire challenging, or you don't like them. We have people in life that we don't like. That's fine. You're human. You're not supposed to like everybody. But find something you admire about them. Promise you, it sounds simple, can be really challenging. It's really challenging because it's about a mindset of shifting past but this person's to blame for that, and this person is this, and this person is that. Getting to a place of, do you know what I really admire about that person is they're always punctual. I really admire how snappy a dresser they are. I really admire that they speak their mind. I really admire the tonality of their voice. I really admire their posture. I really admire, insert whatever you admire here, but find something to admire about someone each day. Why? Because our minds, when you're anxiety ridden, and especially when you're socially anxious, compare ourselves to other people, and we come off not very favorably. Excuse me. So by admiring, we can find things that we admire about people and stop being so critical about other people, stop being so judgmental, but we're also teaching ourselves to be admiring of ourselves. Because if we can see it in somebody else, we can see it in ourselves. So we're starting the building block of admiration and appreciation and awareness for not only ourselves, but for everybody else. It's phenomenal. It's part of my AAA. But we'll get to that. Admiration. Start to admire. Find one thing to admire about people. Later on, you might even start sending them messages. But not yet. Not yet. Because and it won't be. It will be never be part of the pillars. It will be part of coaching. If you ever do coaching, it might be part of that as a challenge that might grow you. I regularly send WhatsApp voice notes to people now about things that I admire about them. And I tell you, the first person to benefit from that is not the person receiving the message. The first person to benefit from that, the first person that feels great for having sent that message is me. And it's one of the things that will change your whole life eventually. It's a slow process, but it will change everything, because judgment, fear of judgment, critical thinking, they are killers for us. Killers. And admiration is just a very, very small thing, but very, very powerful. So try it. Please do try it. If you're going to manage one thought in a week of admiration for someone, great. Tick the box. Feel proud of yourself. Do that. There's a start. Awesome. If you can manage one a day, brilliant. That's you're well on your way, and you will find that changes everything. Brilliant. So what's next on the list? We have the night time. So we have the meditation, the journaling, the consistency time. We've been over that. If you need help with that, just go onto the daily ones for that. We have an update on the Facebook group. So once a week. So every Monday before 12 a.m. So 12 midday. I'd like you to update how you did on your pillars from Monday to Sunday the last week. So you can see on there it has 007. How many did you do? So if you did 5, if I got up 5 times out of 7 before 6:30 or whatever your consistent wake up time is, put 5 out of 7. That's it. Great. Update on Facebook group, 1 out of 1. So just what we needed it on the Monday. That's it. You've achieved it. Community contribution. Just post that. All that means is contribute in some way, and that might mean very simply commenting on someone else's post. That's it. That is contribution. Hey, all I'm asking is that you support each other and that you celebrate their wins. Whether they're massive wins or tiny wins, small wins are big wins. For me, every single step in the right direction is a big win. Give them a congratulations. Say, well done. Say, thinking of you. Here for your brother, here for your sister, here for you, my friend. Whatever you say, be there and support them. That's it. That's contribution. That's it. It's simple as that. If you want to write a post about your journey, if you want to find something inspiring from the internet, if you want to share something that's really helped you, awesome. That's also contribution. However you can do it. That's what we're looking for. And that's it. That's the pillars, really. So hopefully that helped you. If you need any further help, you can always direct message me through Facebook or just simply post. Simply post is best, because if you have a question about it, pretty sure somebody else has got a question about it. But because we might be anxious about it and don't want to be judged, we don't want to post it. So be courageous, be brave, because that's what this group is about. We understand that actually these things take courage and bravery to put yourself, even a small Facebook post takes courage and bravery to put yourself out there to be possibly judged. But that's what this group is about. It's a training ground. It's a training ground for doing that, of people that are non-judgmental. We're humans, so yes, we have judgment in us, but we're having the intention is key, of being non-judgmental and allowing you to have your journey, allowing you to have your questions, and allowing you to express how you need to express. That's it. So non-judgmental means that. It doesn't mean that we're not human. It does mean that we set our intention correctly. The intention is to allow you to be you and to ask what you need to ask, and be supportive. That's it. So please ask, because as I said, your question is probably the question that somebody else wants to ask, or clarification that somebody else wants clarification on. You will be helping. And that is indeed contribution. Tick. That's it. That's your tick for that day. So awesome. Any questions, please ask. Love you guys. Thank you for being part of the group. Thank you for being awesome. And I will speak to you soon.